What'd she say? Oh.
The rain is falling and soon the temperatures will too, but I'm also forecasting some sunshine for multiple days. I'll let you know all the information tonight. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Philip. Also tonight, the governor unveils a plan he says will save the state millions of dollars.
Plus, the University of Illinois student is diagnosed with a potentially deadly bacteria. This is Newswatch, and your Monday's edition starts right now.
Carle is redefining healthcare around you, innovating new solutions and offering all levels of care when and where you need it. Investing in technology and research to optimize healthcare, Carle, with Health Alliance, is always at the forefront to help you thrive.
Alamo Steakhouse and Saloon. Whatever the occasion, it's an environment for an evening of dining, conversation, and cocktails. Whatever your needs, our staff is ready. Alamo Steakhouse and Saloon, located at the Cross County Mall, Mattoon.
The governor launches a plan to save the state money and ease the burden on taxpayers. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Parker Valentine.
And I'm Vince Lovergene. Before we get to Pritzker's plan, we'll check in with Skywatch local forecaster Philip Collins to see when the rain will come to an end. Phil, good evening.
Good evening. That rain's going to come to an end later tonight, but our highs today, well, they were above our average. 44 was our high in Charleston. Our average for this time of year is 42 degrees. Even surpassed that down to the south in Robinson at 44 degrees. Danville, well, fell just short of that at 40. And temperatures, they're going to increase over the next couple hours before a cold front starts to move through. As we took a look at those rain totals, upwards of 0.2 of an inch in Danville, 26/100ths of an inch, and then over half an inch out in Decatur. So totals definitely highest up to the north here in Charleston. Just 16/100ths of an inch going to continue over the next couple hours. You can see for the first forecast, the next couple hours temperatures are going to increase as well as those rain accumulation totals. I'll have all the information as far as sunshine and my full Skywatch forecast.
Thanks, Philip. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker announces a plan he says will save hundreds of millions in taxpayer dollars. Pritzker says government savings for fiscal year 2021 are at about $225 million, with an expected $750 million of savings over the next 3 years. He says the savings came through optimizing state agency operations, consolidating agencies, and eliminating dormant boards and commissions.
I believe strongly that effective government demands efficient government. And it's been a point of pride for my administration to act as wise fiscal stewards of Illinois' limited state resources, maximizing operational resources and saving hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars.
Pritzker says negotiating new good faith contracts with unions, paying overdue medical bills, and getting state agencies to reevaluate operating costs has led to saving in the state government as well. Do you know someone who's great at giving back to their community? If so, nominate them for the Governor's Volunteer Service Award. The Serve Illinois Commission on Volunteerism and Community Service is accepting nominations for individuals and businesses doing great work in their community. An award ceremony is planned April 21st at the Old State Capitol in Springfield, and nomination forms can be found on the Serve Illinois website. The deadline to nominate is February 21st.
In tonight's Health Watch, a case of meningitis is confirmed in Urbana-Champaign, but University of Illinois officials say don't be alarmed. U of I officials say a student has been diagnosed with the bacterial infection, though they live off campus and have been isolated in the area hospital for treatment. They say authorities have treated anyone who may have had close contact with the student, including hospital staff. They say bacterial meningitis is a serious illness that spreads to others through sharing personal items, kissing, or prolonged exposure, such as living in the same household. This year's flu season continues to be a deadly one, especially for young victims. According to the Center for Disease Control, 92 children have died in the U.S. this season from the flu. Health officials say flu virus activity is widespread in nearly every U.S. region, with high activity in 48 states, including Illinois. The CDC says influenza B virus is the most commonly reported among children and young adults. Nationwide, the agency reports 14,000 deaths in the U.S. since the season started last fall. And the flu is one of the reasons why the Red Cross is putting out an urgent plea. The organization is in need of blood donors of all types, but especially type O. Officials say cases of the flu and cold winter weather have led to the shortage in donations. The next chance for you to donate in Coles County is this Friday. A drive is planned at Eastern Illinois University in the Student Union building starting at 2.
This college campus is already tobacco-free, but could take it a step even further. The Indiana State University Board of Trustees will meet Friday, and on the agenda is a modification to the school's smoking policy. University officials are looking at including a ban on vaping and electronic smoking devices. ISU President Deborah Curtis says students, faculty, and staff were surveyed, and 2/3 of those supported a tobacco-free policy. The board is expected to take action on the measure at its May meeting. A local university earns an award noting the school's appreciation of its natural environment. Eastern Illinois University officials say the university has once again earned recognition as a Tree Campus USA by the Arbor Day Foundation.